Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Take it back in time in your mind for a minute. Go back to your days of perhaps elementary school. Well, when I was in public school about 50 years ago, there was a frequent occurrence that happened somewhere in the first week of every new 6-week grading period. Every time the grading period came around, the first week, we did the same thing. It's called the fire drill. Remember those? Depending on how old your school building was, either an electronic alarm began sounding, or a bunch of giant bells began ringing around the building, or someone would begin in the hallway and begin pulling on the lever, pulling the bell up and down so it would go off. I had one of those in the house. And the noise began going throughout the building saying, time to get out. So we would then line up 2 by 2, the doorway to our classroom, I remember in 3rd grade particularly, line up the doorway to the classroom 2 by 2. And a teacher would appoint a class leader, which is some student, who was in charge of leading the way out of the school building with the shortest route available, out into either the ball field on the far side of the recreational field, the playground, or if you're on the other side of the church building, to the far side of the parking lot. We would then stand in our neat lines of 2, not allowed to get out of line, standing there, while we waited for everybody to get out and the all clear to be given. And while we're doing that, the teacher's looking to make sure that nobody got left behind. Everybody made it out. I don't think the administration and the teachers actually ever believed the fire would ever occur, but that was part of the policy. You spent time every grading period in preparation for the emergency you never thought was actually going to come anyway, for a fire. I'm also old enough to remember having the nuclear weapon drills. Okay, remember those too? You don't file out, you just hide under your desk. And even back then, when I was like 8 years old, I thought, that's not going to be good. But you did it anyway. It was a case of putting into effect the old saying of, an ounce of prevention is more valuable than a pound of cure. Right? Well, in a sense, this part of the gospel, according to Luke, this whole first part of Luke, is much like the teachers are doing. It's a fire drill for Christians. It's about preparing ourselves for the Lord's coming again. And so John the Baptist here, in his proclamations along the River Jordan, and what he was doing is saying to people, be prepared. Prepare the way of the Lord. Be prepared for him coming. And we do need to be preparing for his coming. But not for his coming as a child in a manger, not for Christmas. Because he already came as a child. He's not going to do that again. The baby in the manger, that's done with. We celebrate that, we remember that, we don't look forward to that. We look back on that. We're looking for his coming again in power and great glory. I love that phrase. For Jesus coming again in power and great glory. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what it's going to be like, I'm looking forward to it anyway. I think last Sunday, last Sunday our reading was out of Luke 21. It was the forecast, the prophecy of the end of days, the end of times. It's the same thing is repeated, by the way, in the Gospel according to Mark, almost identically, and it's a little shorter version that's in the Gospel according to Matthew. But 3 of our synoptic Gospels have the same thing that Jesus says, where he tells his disciples, there's going to be signs. You're going to be able to tell that the end times are upon you. There's going to be signs in the sun, and the moon, and the stars, and signs on earth. And people are going to be overwhelmed. They're going to be filled with fear, filled with foreboding at the things they see happening around them. Have you listened to the news lately? But Jesus doesn't want his disciples to be surprised. We're not supposed to be surprised. We're supposed to be prepared. That's the idea. He wants us to be able to act calmly and intentionally as the world is falling apart around us, as it is. And we're supposed to be some kind of beacon of hope in the midst of confusion. And we are. Because disciples of Jesus have no need to fear the coming apocalypse, the coming Armageddon, whatever Ragnarok, whatever name you want to put on it, we have nothing to fear in that if we are in Christ. Because everything is under his control. He has it under control. And He told us what's going to happen, so we will know He still has it under control, and these end-time events that we're seeing aren't catching God by surprise. They're not catching by surprise. In fact, quite the opposite. These are the very things that God has planned. It is going according to plan. The world is moving to a conclusion that will come when the Son of Man returns in power and great glory. And when He establishes forever His kingdom. The reason we don't need to fear, because as followers of Jesus Christ, as those of us who are in Christ, as disciples of the Lord Christ, God is not only with us, He is in us in the person of the Holy Spirit. We are never alone. Can you imagine how cool that is? That's kind of like, I'm going to take you into this kind of a secular mindset for a minute. It's like having your own personal Superman waiting to snatch you out of danger every time it comes. So when the end times come, and the end of times are coming, I think in fact we are entering into them now, we know that spiritually we have eternal life, that when things fall apart and the end is upon us, God will snatch us in our soul and our spirit to Himself. We have our own God looking out for us. And God will take care of us all the way into eternity. That's pretty cool. I mean, ain't nobody else got fire insurance like that. Right? Well, this Sunday we hear a message, the message from Isaiah that I read in the light of the Advent candle, which is repeated by John the Baptist. Prepare the way of the Lord, make His paths straight. Okay, paths to where? Paths to our hearts. Make the paths to our hearts and the path through our hearts to somebody else's heart straight. Prepare the way of the Lord. Make His paths straight. Every valley shall be filled. Are you filled with doubt and unsurety about the Lord? Allow Him to fill that low point in your heart and fill you with His faith. Ask for it. Every mountain and hill shall be made low. Are there mountains of sin in your life you're having trouble overcoming? Again, put the Holy Spirit so we confess and we turn to Him, and those mountains are gone. It's now a level plain. Because once we're forgiven, it is gone. We come to the judgment day, God's going to say, okay, what's up? We say, well, there's this sin. He said, what sin are you talking about? I don't remember that. I don't remember that anymore. Every mountain and hill shall be made low, and the crooked path shall become straight. I don't know about you, that describes me to a T. The path to God is this way, and I'm doing this. As I'm trying to get there. I'm concentrating on the left and the right, having to refocus my heart upon God all the time. And the crooked shall become straight, and the rough places shall become a level plain. Oh, sometimes life is rough. And I can use a little smoothness in my life, don't you think? Okay, judge me, go ahead. The point being that we do need those rough things in our life smoothed out. That's what He's here for. We're supposed to be doing that by bringing those rough parts, those rough places, those heartaches, those times of brokenness, and bring them and put them at the foot of the cross. Let Him take them. Let Him smooth that anguish away from you, away from your heart, away from your mind. It says, and then all flesh shall see the salvation of God. I'm looking forward to that. Wow, I'm looking forward to that. So today from John the Baptist, we hear again this call to be prepared. When people are fearful, as so many seem to be, it seems like all the mass media is focusing on either scaring one group or another. Let me frighten you into following me blindly. That's kind of what's going on. And that's at that time, in those moments when people around us are scared to death, that we as Christians can shine brightly for our Lord Jesus Christ. We can hold out to them our calmness, our peace, our faith, and our hope. It's the only place we've got to get it. It's through Jesus. And we can then hold out stability and hope to those who are feeling hopeless and afraid. in the midst of all the economic, political, and social upheaval that's going on today around us, the life of a Christian will be qualitatively different from the life of a non-Christian. People will be able to see something's different about you. So we live in a paradox. Paradox of already in Christ, already saved, and yet still looking forward to God's eternal kingdom. Already and not yet. Last week we heard Jesus tell the disciples that no one will know when the Son of Man will return. It's not for anybody to know. And moments later he tells the disciples, the same disciples, in the same breath it seems, therefore keep watch. You don't know what's coming, but keep watch anyway. Like it could be any moment. And as a metaphor, we point out the fig tree. Sharon and I last night were looking at, on the internet, looking at pictures of the fig trees from the Middle East. They're called sycamore figs, by the way. Sycamore is nice. It's a Greek word for mulberry fig. So sycamore trees are big trees. So he says, look at the fig tree. When you see it begin to sprout leaves, you can see that and know that summer is almost here. Because after the winter, the sycamore fig tree is one of the very last trees to grow new leaves. And all the other trees have turned green already, the sycamore tree is still bare. And at the end of spring, the beginning of summer, it finally puts out its leaves. So when you see it begin to put out leaves, you know that summer is near. He said, therefore, in the same manner, look around you and see the signs, and you will know that the end is near. It was just as plain as the leaves on the sycamore tree. As Christians, we're called to be aware of what's going on around us in the world. In our families, in our communities, in our nation, all over the place. We need to be aware. Not stick our head in the sand. But our minds, yes, we're called to focus on Christ, but if our minds are so focused on heavenly things that we're no earthly good, we're no use to the kingdom. Yes, focus on heavenly things, but also, yes, being aware of what's happening around us. Because if we're not aware of what's going on, we cannot be prepared, particularly to give an answer for the hope that's in us. Take this, whatever this awfulizing thing is you want to put in your mind or on your whiteboard or whatever, and say, okay, what about this? Well, if we're completely unaware of that, how can we answer them? As to how our hope in Christ points directly at that too. Because it does. But a knowledge of events alone is not enough. Yes, be aware. Yes, keep abreast of what's coming. We're also challenged to see these events that are unfolding here and around the world as harbingers for Jesus coming again. They're saying, through the eyes of faith, what John the Baptist has told us about, what Jesus told us about, it's coming. And it's not far off. Jesus, our King, is coming soon, to which I say, Maranatha, amen. At the same time, we're not called to dwell upon and pay attention to the needs around us to the exclusion of the Lord Jesus Christ, as some are wont to do. They get so caught up in doing the helping things, the helping ministries, they get so much like Martha, they forget about Mary. Not spending time in prayer and preparation, which we are still called to do. We have to continue to live each day in spite of what's going on around us, because we're still people. We're still the people of God. And we're still called to live each day in the knowledge that today might be our last. Today may be your last day on earth. We don't know. So, with that in mind, we've got to remember to live. Remember to laugh. Remember to love. And pay attention to the needs of the people around us. Especially their need for our Lord Jesus Christ. If we're not paying attention to the people around us, what's going on around us, we'll miss that completely. We'll miss the opportunity to tell somebody about the hope we have within us. I suggest to you that we live in times that are extraordinarily similar to those days when few had heard of Jesus, right after his crucifixion, resurrection, and ascension. When many had a hunger for God they couldn't understand or explain. A time when most people had little care for people around them. And little concern for the needs of others. And most people seem to be focused on pursuing power, privilege, wealth, and prominence. I think the times are eerily similar. I really do. And like John the Baptist, it is to us then that the Word of God comes. The Word of God that says, proclaim a baptism of repentance. You don't have to use the R word. That R word has become associated with super fundamentalist Christians, but it's a lovely word. Just turning away from the things we're doing wrong and turning toward God to do things that are right. I thought that's a churchy word would do that. That's still the same point. It's for us to also stand up and say to the powers that be, the emperor has no clothes. We have social leaders who clothe themselves, they think, in the appearance of righteousness, yet there's nothing of God in them. We need to say, you're not wearing what you think you're wearing. It's for us to assert to the world around us that the way of money and prominence and influence as determined in our society as it's going and happening right now is not the way God wants it to be. He's not. Prepare the way of the Lord, make his paths straight. Brothers and sisters, you are called to be the voice of one crying in the wilderness. You are called to do that. You personally, not you, the church, but you, each and every one of you, is called to be the voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Lord. We're called to poke holes in the myths of society. Both to debunk that idea that our heroes are those who have money or who do exceptionally well at some sport or another, which has no real meaning in the world whatsoever. These are not heroes. They're not. Heroes are not people who make millions of dollars through sports or dishonest dealing or through politics. Whether you're a hero or not is not determined by your bank account or by the number of people you influence or control. That does not make you a hero. It does not make you a great person. It does not. We live in the in-between times. Between the old order and the new order that's yet to come. Just like John the Baptist was saying. Prepare the way of the Lord. We are in the season of Advent when we're not looking forward to the birth of Christ. Kind of an odd thing to hear, isn't it? We're not looking forward to the birth of Christ, rather remembering that the very birth of Christ is a harbinger and an icon pointing forward to his coming again and establishing his kingdom on earth. That's what Advent, that's what preparing is about. Brothers and sisters, you are called. You are called to urge people to turn away from their sin. You are called to urge people to turn away from anything that denies the sanctity of life. And to turn toward those things that give life. Even if society shouts louder and louder to drown out your message, you are still called to prepare the way. Brothers and sisters, you are called to urge people to turn away from violence, from abusive images in television and movies and video games, and to point out that they are in fact unholy. They destroy some people and make others rich. Brothers and sisters, you are called to help those who become lost in the shuffle and the confusion, and to help them come to see and know the one who gives life, and more than that, gives that same life meaning and purpose. Brothers and sisters, you and I, we have been called to heal wounds. to unite what has fallen apart, and to bring home those who have lost their way. We are called to prepare the way of the Lord and make his paths straight. Every valley shall be filled, and every mountain and hill shall be made low, and the crooked shall become straight, and the rough places shall become level ways. Why? So that all flesh shall see the salvation of God. Like school children who've gone through fire drills in each season of our life, God has been preparing us for what is to come. And we may never have to practice what we were taught in those fire drills as kids. If a fire does break out, I'll bet every one of us knows how to behave and get out of a building that's on fire. Because we were discipled in it. We were taught how to do that. Brothers and sisters, when the end times are completely upon us, we too are being discipled and taught how to get out of a fire, and in whom to place our trust. So let us fulfill our calling as Christians to help others also prepare the way of the Lord and make his path straight. Brothers and sisters, these are the end times. But even so, Christ may not return in our lifetime. He may not. But if he does, come Lord Jesus. If he does, we are aware. We've been told and taught what we are to do in the meantime, so that we will be able, when he comes, to welcome him with straight paths and level ways, and with open arms and with loving hearts.